Off the Rack. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Ben.
And Sal's not here.
Nope.
We're filming this as Sal is currently on the West Coast at WonderCon. I'm sure when he gets back, he'll have all kinds of stories and stuff like that, and lots of work to do.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do this part.
Yeah, we'll handle this. He'll handle the actual work, though.
Yeah, so, you know. This week on Off the Rack, we're going to be talking a little bit about Batman number 50, Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat number 4, and then we're going to let you know what's coming out tomorrow and what we're excited for. So, Batman number 50 is the 50th Batman issue leading up to the new 52 or 52nd issue of Batman. Written by, of course, Scott Snyder with art by Greg Capullo and Danny Miki. It's the end of the Batman Gordon arc. The Bat Bunny, as people like to call it.
Yep.
It's also a big deal because it's one issue closer to Snyder's last, which is the next issue. Issue 51 will be Scott Snyder's end of his run on Batman. I believe Greg Capullo is also leaving, but I wasn't sure what issue number he's leaving. So the Dream Team is moving on.
And it's sad, because they really haven't been doing a great job with this book so far.
Let's be honest, Snyder's a fantastic storyteller. Even if you don't agree with the story, you know, if you're not on board for the story, whatever it's going, he's still a very competent and excellent storyteller. So it's sad to lose someone like that. And Capullo's Batman is awesome.
So
we know
cool.
that Sal loves that, but like, so good. He's just so good.
And with everything that was going on in this episode, he really had a lot of time to, like, throw that talent out there, put it on the page, and let you just soak it in.
Anyway, what did you think of this issue? What did you think of the end of this arc?
I really liked it. It was rough getting into it because I haven't been following up with a lot of the storyline, but once we started getting closer to the end and Jim gave us that wonderful speech, I died inside, like out of wonder, like and fantasticness, because this was just great. I loved the arc, I loved how it went, and I loved how Jim was the one to really take over and finish the arc.
What's funny is if you did read the whole thing, there were probably moments where you thought to yourself, Jim Gordon is not going to get the opportunity, because they definitely let it up like, well, that's going to be it. It's over. Jim doesn't actually get to actually face down the big bad. And I was excited to see that they actually let him do it. I was like, oh, cool, because like that was his villain. It's weird. I'm going to kind of miss him as Batman, but it's nice to see, you know, Bruce back in the saddle.
Yeah. It's cool to have Batman back, and of course they need to get back to the status quo of Batman being Batman.
Oh yeah, because Batman v Superman just came out.
Yep.
Also because DC Rebirth is coming up. So what did you think of Snyder's writing? How did he do?
It was great. I really like how this story went. I dug Duke and Dylan really fighting in the Zeppelin. I thought that was fun. I really liked all the different Bat cops that weren't in control of their suits. I like all the different suits, and I loved the spot where they're like, oh, well, you want some old classic villains? Here's your regular, you know, crew to fight.
Yeah.
And they changed all the different suits, because the suits can change how they look. And it changed it to, what was it?
Killer Croc.
Penguin, Harley,
and
Scarecrow, and then somebody else.
And somebody else. And another one. Yeah. And then, of course, the Joker.
I liked Bloom's superiority for a lot of the book. Like, he was kicking ass and taking names for a long time, and it took a lot of effort to bring him down. And that's a good fight. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting that Snyder made sure to tie this arc back to 0 Year. I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, he really is like again, strong storyteller, like beginning, middle, and end. But it all comes back together. So, like, it's funny because it's like essentially he's putting the toys back in the box before he leaves. Yeah. But he still has made changes. He still has done, you know, things, and he's not taking his toys and, you know, leaving.
No. He's cleaned up a little bit.
Who knows what's going to happen with Rebirth after that? So I don't know.
It'll be interesting.
I would love to see Snyder revisit Batman down the road. What about Capullo's art?
Oh my god. So everything with Bloom in this issue was fantastic.
Right?
I mean, he was the monster that we needed him to be to defeat. It was great. He was horrifying. He, she, it, whatever. Was just terrifying.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, like, Capullo is like kind of a master, in my opinion, of anatomy. Like, he does it really well. So when he gets to really play with it like that, like, you see, like, all the knuckles that you don't want to see in the hand that's grown way too big. Like, you see all the vertebrae that are popping out, like, because he knows what he's doing with it. Like, so he can absolutely just go crazy off the wall with it. It's awesome. Like, he did such a good job with that design. Like, that's him. Like, he just created that. It's awesome. So cool. And of course we have a slightly altered Batsuit. Yep. And it is kind of a natural progression from the 0 year to now. That's cool. I'm excited that everyone's just back to where they were. We got to see some old favorites. Like, it's neat. It's fun that we got to mix it up.
Yeah.
But it's very comforting to be back.
I got so scared that Gordon was going to die. I really thought they might kill him.
Oh, I was like, there's no way they're gonna kill him. There's no way. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna be like, not only are you not Batman anymore, but you're dead.
So, let's talk about Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat number 4.
Written by Kate Leth with art by Brittany L. Williams. It's fun.
It's just a great read.
Yeah, if you're just looking for a good time, this is the book for you. Yeah, and this one was supposed to have Howard the Duck, and it did.
Little.
But a little bit. Like, it was just a little bit of Howard the Duck. It wasn't like Howard the Duck and Patsy Walker teamed up with one on an adventure.
Which I wanted. I heard that was going to be it, and I was like, yeah, I want to see Howard the Duck and his personality with Patsy, and just see them, like, work and clash at the same time.
Right? Because he's so, like, he's a humorous character, but at the same time, he's very sarcastic and angry.
He's a cantankerous, like, 1940s kind of guy.
And she's like, yeah! It's like me! But not, because I'm not that happy.
But cats.
But cats!
Yeah.
And in a previous issue, she got to hug Doctor Strange.
Really?
The bitch. I mean, as a book, it's fun. It's great. It's cool because they actually do get to deal with characters from all over the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And because of the whole fallout from Secret Wars, it doesn't matter if it's all in continuity or not.
It's very inclusive, which is awesome.
Right?
This is a great thing. In the back of the issue, when people were running a lot of their letters in and being like, oh, I love the issue and I love what's going on so far, everyone is sending pictures of their cats.
Yeah, that's been an ongoing thing. Like...
Love it.
What do you think of the writing, though? It's good, right?
It's fun. It really works.
It's hip. It's modern. It's...
There were a lot of jokes. And not jokes where it's like every other second you're getting something and you get tired of it. They're peppered in, and they're great. There are a lot of them, but it makes for a really light story, which is great.
It fits perfectly, and the art, I think, fits 100% with this whole story.
Oh my god, they're like... They're chocolate and peanut butter.
So anyway, that's the books that we reviewed from last week. But hey, Ben.
Yeah.
What's coming out tomorrow that you're excited for?
Okay, the book that I'm excited for, and I'm still excited for this series...
Don't even have the phone. I'm over here, I'm like...
is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 5. That is...
Oh!
written by Amy Reeder with art by Natasha Bustos. I kept it up.
Oh.
The cover done by Amy Reeder, though. Who's writing it?
Oh, cool.
It's just fun. I love Lunella. She's a great character. I love how she plays with Devil Dinosaur. Just pick it up. I have nothing else to say but that it's not... It doesn't have the same kind of energy that Patsy Walker, a.k.a. Hellcat, does.
Right.
But it's still fun. It's a good read. It's light. And it's kind of heartwarming because you're seeing this girl love this animal who is a terrible beast, but they have this great connection. And it's warming.
Would you call him a terrible thunder lizard?
Possibly.
Oh, neat.
So what are you looking forward to this week?
Oh, jeez. Well, also from Marvel, hey guys, you remember the 90s? Do you remember that Secret Wars title that was X-Men 92?
I thought you were talking about snap bracelets.
No, we're not talking about slap bracelets. Damn it. Nor are we talking about Capri Sun. Nor are we talking about the Skip It. We're talking about X-Men 92.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
X-Men 92, number 1, following up from Secret Wars. Their title there will be coming out this week. It's going to be written by Chris Sims with art by... I want to apologize before I even start this one. With art by Alti Fermantia.
Works for me.
Right? I don't know. It's got a whole ton of variant covers this week. One of which is like the opening image of the animated series with them like facing each other and running at one another. I'm like... So, if you dug the Secret Wars title, or if you missed out on it, now's the time to jump on. If you want to check out what's going on with the 90s X-Men, where that awesome Psylocke costume came from.
Read it.
Yeah, right?
Definitely do it.
She's a sexy lady.
Sexy lady.
That was like, I think that was how they pitched her.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
There was a little song and everything.
Yeah, we're just like, alright, so we're going to have Psylocke. Who? You know, sexy lady.
They're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. The other thing I'm going to recommend is Saga number 35.
Ooh.
By Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. So we will be rounding out a story arc inevitably, and then I'll have to, just go into withdrawal. Complete withdrawal. No, this arc's been good. This is a very it's a large tonal shift. But in a fun and exciting way, because they're always making it new and fresh. It's so good, though! But I guess that's it. And we have no idea what Sal would have recommended.
No. Not even a little bit. Maybe he'd recommend Aquaman number 50.
Maybe.
Maybe from last week he would have recommended Ginger Dead Man number 2.
I don't think he would have recommended that. And I don't care how many times you say it, we're not going to cover that. Hey, did you ever end up reading Bill and Ted?
Not yet.
Oh.
But I am going to pick it up next week when I go to the store so that I can get the back issues. Oh. Speaking of back issues.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it this week.
Yeah, you should watch it this week. I think it's going to be super good. I think it's going to be the best back issues ever. Except I know it's not going to be the best back issues ever.
But we will lay claim to that until it's out and you guys vote.
I mean, like, this past one, it was pretty good, though.
It was. Holy crap.
Yeah, if you didn't see Sal talking about One More Day, you gotta go back and do that. You know that man's passion.
Click right up here.
Yeah, it's there.
It's kind of still about... I'll do this.
Yeah, it's there.
It's over my head.
Look, we look for Ben when we have to find the card.
Yeah, it's my face.
Look to Ben. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week with an all-new Off the Rack. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Ben.
Keep reading. I don't know what he says at the end.
No, that's it.
Oh,
Let's keep reading.
Right.
Or enjoy your books, or...